If World War III started today, what happens to your money? Your bank account, your investments, the cash in your wallet? If World War III begins not just a local conflict, but full-scale global war, every part of the financial system gets shaken. So what exactly happens to your money, and what do the wealthy do that the rest of us usually don't? Welcome to the Weekly Paycheck. Let's start with the obvious panic. The moment a major conflict is confirmed, stock markets tumble, especially in countries directly involved. People rush to sell corporations, freeze hiring, and big institutional investors move billions into safe havens like US Treasury's gold and the Swiss franc. In the first 24 to 48 hours, volatility is the real enemy, and average investors are usually the last to react. Think your savings are untouchable? Think again. In wartime, governments can freeze accounts, limit withdrawals, or even convert your currency overnight. It happened in Cyprus in 2013. Argentina has done it multiple times. Even the US during the Great Depression confiscated gold and made private ownership illegal. In a full-scale war, capital controls are common, especially to stop money fleeing the country. You could face capital controls, frozen transfers, currency conversions, emergency taxes. Wars disrupt supply chains, food prices jump, fuel gets scarce, and governments start printing money. Result? Skyrocketing inflation, especially for essentials. In WW3, the US introduced rationing. In recent conflicts like Ukraine, Russia prices doubled within months. The poor feel it first, the middle class starts to shrink. And if your income doesn't rise with inflation, you lose. Here's the quiet part: the rich are almost never caught off guard. They move early into hard assets: gold, farmland, rare art, foreign real estate. They also diversify across borders, often holding second passports and foreign bank accounts. They're not waiting for the news to break. They're watching currency moves and military contracts. Wealth doesn't disappear, it just moves. Not all investments collapse in war. Some sectors thrive: defense, cybersecurity, energy, agriculture, but speculative assets like tech, crypto, or high-growth startups, many won't survive a prolonged war economy. As for property, it depends. Big cities may empty out rural areas. They might actually rise in value. Bottom line, cash is trash in wartime unless it's protected. If WW3 starts, your money's not gone, but it may no longer work the way you think it does. Your best defense: don't panic. Know your country's financial history. Diversify beyond the system: metals, food, skills. Because in the end, war doesn't just change borders, it changes how money works. This was the Weekly Paycheck. Next up, the top 5 stocks that boomed during war. Subscribe if you want to prepare, not just react.